The Chicago Bears made a change today that we were all hoping that this team would in firing Shane Waldron. Is it enough? We're going to talk a little bit about the reactions now that we've had a few hours to react to that. And apparently, some of the Chicago Bears veterans have been asking for Tyson Bagent to be named as the starter. We'll talk about all the more, but you know what we got to do first? We got to play that intro.
You are now tuned in to Chicago Bears Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bears news and content.
What's going on, Bears fans? Welcome to another episode of Chicago Bears Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Bears related. We got C-Dub, Bobby, myself, Haize in the building. The whole crew is here. Fellas, C-Dub, I'm coming to you first on this one because you weren't on the live when we got to talk about it. The Bears firing Shane Waldron today. How many Tiger Woods fist pumps did you do when you heard this news?
I did a bunch of them, man. And I also said for shizzle. I always wanted to say that, if y'all know what that come from. Look, I think this was supposed to happen. I'm glad they did it. But what do we go from here? I think some of the problems still exist. I think that Matt Eberflus is coaching on borrowed time. It's not much that he can do to keep his job by the end of the season. I think probably winning a playoff game, but do we think he's even close to winning the playoffs, even going to the playoffs? I think not. You gotta find somebody.
Hold on real quick, because somebody clearly don't know where the fuck they are. Hey, bitch, first of all, do you understand what the point of a question is? That's not clickbait, you dumb fuck. Secondly, it was literally a conversation that was had and a thing that popped out from Chicago Bears reporters that players were asking for. So we're going to absolutely talk about it. Learn what the fuck the definition of clickbait is. Clickbait would be to say, oh, is Tyson Bagent going to start? Is it time to start Tyson Bagent? That's not what the fuck we said. Shut your bitch ass up. Don't come in here. This ain't ESPN, bitch. You'll get absolutely roasted. Don't ever come for the integrity of Chicago Bears Central, you dumbass, mama's boy, bitch. Watch yourself. All right, go ahead, finish.
He's been on a heater for 3 days.
I ain't got time for the dumb shit, bro. I do not have time for the dumb shit anymore.
Hey, bro, we been losing. Y'all should already know the pattern, bro. We losing, bro. But look, I think it's a good thing, good way to start off at. I think we just got Matt on borrowed time. He has a very slight chance of keeping his job. Y'all know what he got to do to keep it. Good. You threw somebody under the bus. Now, Eberflus, what are you going to do to lead your team to victory? What changes is going to be made? Because you said there's changes is going to be made. What changes is we going to see this weekend? Is it going to be the same old dry offense on the field? Is it going to be the same defense that steadily keep rammed down their throat every single game, getting 100+ yards on you guys? You guys supposed to be a elite defense? I think not. You steady getting ran right up the middle. I don't know about this. Good job with firing Shane Waldron. Could he have possibly been better than Lukey Dookie? I think that he was. Lukey Dookie didn't even get fired in mid-season. That's crazy. Could you picture that we had 3 straight legendary worst offensive coordinators? The last 3 have been historically bad.
Yeah.
Bro, Nagy, Lukey Dookie, and Shane Waldron, bro. Joe, we just got a hit. It's our turn. Thomas Brown finna be a savior, bro. It's gotta happen.
And I want to temper the expectations, right? Like I've seen a lot of comments and understandable reactions from a lot of Bears fans in regards to saying, well, what does this really change? I don't know if this isn't something to completely turn around the Bears season. Like I don't want to present it as that. I'll have to see a lot of evidence before I'm even willing to let myself feel like there's any one thing that could turn around the Chicago Bears season. But it in a way, he's the scapegoat right now? Was Shane Waldron made the scapegoat? Absolutely. Right now, he's made the scapegoat, but he earned it. Like the play calling was bad. We talked about it in preseason, we talked about it through the first 2 games. There were 3 games in there where we're like, okay, well, maybe he's starting to turn around. But overall, what Shane Waldron did in play calling, everything with this offense wasn't just down to Shane Waldron. But when you look at the inability to put the ball in your best playmaker's hands, the inability to go with things that were working for you. And then we literally tried, and I understand why the Bears fired him, because we literally got out of an offensive coordinator that Shane Waldron came in and basically did the same exact shit. It was PTSD. It's literally like if you're in a relationship with a chick and she does all red flags you ignore for 2 years, the next motherfucker, if they come in showing the same red flags, it's a lot shorter of a leash you got, my boy. It's time to go, right?
Yeah, bro.
So, hey, it is what it is.
Definitely is time. The Shane Waldron's the situation. It was definitely had to be had. It was a decision that needed to be made. You asked me, I think the decision should have been made last week. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I wouldn't be
We out here now. This is where we at now. I said it earlier on. What now, Chicago Bears? Just because you fire somebody doesn't mean that we're gonna automatically get excited for it. No, we still need to see Thomas Brown come out here and do something that we believe that we can follow. Now, are you going to be better with calling plays in sequence? We shall see. Are you going to be better at third down? We shall see. Are you going to get guys involved? Are you going to utilize your run game? We shall see. But Shane Waldron absolutely deserved to get fired, and that's just what it is.
And how would you like to be Thomas Brown? You got a chance. You got some good weapons, supposedly, on the perimeter with the wide receivers. You got a nice tight end, but the offense is garbage. You probably in a win-lose, you in a lose-lose situation right here. I don't think this is a fair situation for Thomas Brown, but it just happens to fall in his lap. How can he win with this offensive line? How?
I'll say this. It's an opportunity. I won't say it's necessarily a lose-lose. Like, yes, if you're just looking at it in the sense of, are you going to win football games or not? Probably it's a lose-lose. But I think it's this. Like, it could be an opportunity to bring even more light to just how bad this offense is. Because at some point, if you go through another offensive coordinator, you're like, well, the offense really doesn't look that much better. It's like you have no other choice but to look at it and say, it's just the offensive line. Go out and improve that offensive line. And I hope that in their evaluation of him, they realize he's coming in. Yes, he came from the same coaching tree as Shane Waldron, but at the same time, that you don't know what his philosophies would have been had he started off the season. So he's coming in the middle of the season. He doesn't really have a chance to implement any of his own shit. He's really just taking over, and it's literally just a, can you call plays better in this case? That's really what it is.
That's perfect. Can you call better plays? I think that is.
Can you call plays better?
Yeah, and I don't think that all the plays were terrible. I just think that in the sequence that you called them is what stood up the Chicago Bears offense. And when we talk about some situations that look like this prior, we look at last year, Mike Tomlin getting rid of Matt Canada after he filled in. I can't remember who he filled in with after he fired his OC and Matt Canada. It was kind of a difference, but it didn't really affect their season. But when you talk about Sean McDermott, he fired his offensive coordinator last season and then inserted Joe Brady. And Joe Brady made the Buffalo Bills look comparable and look like they can make some way. And he stuck around and he's still there this season. So we don't know what Thomas Brown going to do. We're hearing that my man's has some leadership qualities. My man's going to bring some juice. He is a former player. So we're going to see. We're going to see.
Who's running back, right?
And he coached up guys like Melvin Gordon, Nick Chubb, and players like that. So we'll see. But I can't. We at this point, we can't take your track record for what it is. We got to see it on the field.
So I just want to ask you guys a question. Should this guy be feeling excited or anxious right now? Because he got receivers not getting off the line. They're getting pressed at the line every third down. Offensive line ain't giving you more than 2 seconds to look over your one and your second read. Is he excited or is he just anxious at this promotion that he just got that's received?
Me, I would say he should be excited and anxious. I mean, be excited. You've been in the building. You've been seeing some of the things that's been called. We don't know how he's going to call these games moving forward, but I'm interested to know, how did you feel about Shane Waldron's call to hand the ball off to Doug Kramer? I'm interested in seeing that. How did you feel about how do you feel about getting in the red zone after running the ball not the Patriots game, but the week prior, how you feel about running the ball and getting to the end zone, and then when you get to the red zone, you throw the ball 3 consecutive times. How do you feel about that? We gonna find out this Sunday versus your rival and a team that can very well embarrass the hell out of you for a 4th consecutive week. So we gonna find out.
Yeah, and I think it's a mix between anxious and excited, but at the end of the day, like I don't think anybody's gonna blame Thomas Brown for whatever the
For sure,
results
I
are
think
for the
that's fair.
Bears.
That's
Like
fair.
he's not gonna walk. They're not gonna walk away from no matter what happens this season and be like, you know who fucked that Bears team up? That Thomas Brown. Like they're just not gonna do that, right? So there's a sense of freedom in there. He gets to come in and just be the coach that he wants and needs to be, and let it be where it's gonna be. That's it. Like he just gets to do that. And so come in, be you. You're playing with house money because at the end of the day, like Matt Eberflus is a lame duck head coach at this point, and just come in and just do you. And that's all that's there. Do you. You already got relationships built with these players because you've already been in the locker room, and just use that, use your experience, and go out there and have some fun.
For
That's
sure.
really all it
You
comes
know he
down
can
to.
get more than 3 points against one of the worst teams in the league. Jesus Christ.
For real. What?
Yeah. But with that said, man, one of the reactions that came out, this one came from Waddle and Sylvie, or Sylvie from Waddle and Sylvie. He tweeted this after the Shane Waldron firing. After talking to a few people with knowledge of the situation, players went to Matt Eberflus and Ryan Poles, asked them to make a change at offensive coordinator. There have also been a few veteran players requesting Bagent starts. Now, you know how I feel. How when news comes, I said the same thing when the Ben Johnson stuff comes out. When news comes out after something happens, I always question it a little bit, right? Because it's like, what's your angle? Why is it, if you knew this, why is it coming out now, right? Like, why has there been we've heard nothing about rumblings of players asking for Bagent, no matter how much this team has struggled. But now, after a change of offensive coordinator, this comes out. How you guys feeling about that, and how serious are you taking the rumor that some vets asked for
I'm
Bagent
not gonna
to start?
take it very serious, but I'm gonna entertain it, and I'm gonna guess who I thought was one of those veteran players in DJ Moore. And I'm gonna say this about DJ Moore: he has been awful this whole entire season. I've been looking at the tape. All you see him is jogging through routes. He not getting off the press. He's supposed to be a #1 receiver. All he does is pout and show bad body language. That is what it is. That is not helping this young rookie quarterback, bro. He need to cut that shit out. That shit getting tired. It's tiring to me, especially if you ain't giving 100% each and every down. He need to cut all that baby pouting and body language shit out. I ain't trying to hear that shit. You ain't never had no great quarterback like a Tom Brady or nothing like that. Your best year was last year with Justin Fields. We don't know if you can do it again. You know what I'm saying? So he got to get it together. I'm just wanted to rant on DJ Moore.
Well, DJ Moore, for his credit, before you go real quick, Bobby, he was on 670's score yesterday, and he said this in regards to Caleb Williams. He said, no, he's got a lot of stuff to worry about with blitzes and stuff like that. So he can see it. If he gets it there, he gets it there. If he doesn't, he doesn't. You can't just pinpoint it on him because he's got to rely on the offensive line, and then he's really got to rely on us to get open. So it seemed like in that comment, he's blaming the offensive line and holding the wide receivers accountable to get open. But I can understand where Dub's coming from as well.
Shit,
How
I'm
you
gonna
feel
add
about
on the play calling too. Me personally, I think that DJ Moore is not being utilized correctly. Me personally, I think that if you're a good offensive head coach or a good offensive coordinator, you know what you got to utilize in certain situations, and you know when the going is not going well, you got to do something differently. And what we've seen so far, now that Shane Waldron is gone, we seen from him, we like, bro, if you get these guys open in space, they are capable of making some things happen. Yes. They are capable of making some things happen. Now it is on the players. These guys, we definitely seen some plays to where separation is not happening. But I will argue and push back on the same thing that Shane Waldron is not, wasn't allowing guys to flourish. We've seen plenty of games to where you can lean on a Keenan Allen for the majority of the game and really see him thrive and take over a game. They went away from it. You've seen games to where Cole Kmet is absolutely catching the football and being a guy that's breaking tackles and accumulating yak, they go away from it in games after that. You see games in Roma Dunze is accumulating over 100 yards by doing crossing routes and slants. You take that out of the game plan. So I understand the frustration. I don't give DJ Moore no type of pass for the behavior that he has displayed these last few weeks. But I will say I understand it to some degree with the terrible play calling, because you hear the play call. I can imagine what it feels like hearing a play call come through and they like, yeah, we about to hand it off to Doug Kramer. like we need this touchdown, but the call came in and they like, wait, you like, you want me to block for Doug Kramer, not Rojo? No, we need this.
That'll be like if I told you, hey, I'm not gonna be able to make the episode today. We calling in Ghost of Judah to stand in for me and host.
Exactly. Like what?
See, that would be like, hey, I'm leaving the show, bro. Like Haize is hot. Somebody gonna say, go ahead.
My daughter just threw up right now. Like, you wouldn't even believe it. My daughter just threw up right now. You wouldn't even believe it.
Can I I just want to respond to Steely E. I think he made a good comment earlier. He said, I don't want to argue C-Dub, but is Ryan Poles giving 100%? Is Eberflus giving 100%? Is Shane Waldron giving 100%? Is the line giving 100% blocking? But you're a wide receiver. Your job is to do wide receiver things. You don't have to do what the coach does. You don't have to pick players like Ryan Poles. You getting paid to play wide receiver and be the number one wide receiver, the guy that gets everything going. You don't need to worry about anything. Just do your job. Give 100% each and every time. Look at Justin Jefferson. He runs his routes even if he's not getting the ball. He runs it like he's getting the ball. That's how you should be playing, DJ Moore. That's how a number one receiver plays. You don't worry about what other motherfuckers doing. You do your job, bro. That's what I say about DJ, bro.
And I agree with that. Like, everybody has, like, it's not your job to worry about the front office. It's not really your job to worry about the offensive line. Like, yeah, you could talk about things and give your opinion, but you have to go out there and do your job. Own your job. Give 100% of doing your job. Let the motherfuckers who gonna fail be the motherfuckers who gonna fail. Now, when people ask you about it, when you're having your conversations with your teammates, you're down there talking to your coaching staff in your front office, you should be able to be honest with it, but you can't allow that to get into your own personal performance. You just can't do that. So completely agree where you're coming from.
Yeah, I didn't really particularly like the news kind of segueing back onto the tweet. I don't really, Haize, I'm 100% with you. I don't like the timing of some of these reports that be coming out. I'm like, bro, if you knew this all along, why you just didn't drop it out? You know what I'm saying? When you absolutely found out, it just seemed like you just throwing more fuel on the fire. And cool, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what a lot of these media companies are gonna do. They want the clicks, they want the traffic. So cool, you understand to that degree. But I do also gotta question the integrity of the report. Because if right now on November 12th, if I receive a report that DJ Moore cussed out Caleb Williams, I'm reporting it right. I'm reporting it today. Hey, sources tell me that DJ Moore cussed out Caleb Williams. I'm not gonna wait until the Bears. This is hyperbole. I'm not gonna wait until the Bears bench Caleb Williams in the second quarter of game 15 and then say, oh yeah, I remember a couple weeks ago, one of my sources told me that DJ Moore cussed out Caleb Williams because of his play. I believe there has to be some integrity behind the job that you're doing. If that's the report that you got, if that's the sort, if your source gave you something at that particular moment, just let it all out. Just let it out. It was one report that happened a few weeks ago. I can't really remember right now, but it was a bit weird with the timing with that one as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let me just say something to the Bagent baddies. To you Bagent baddies, I know you felt a little tingle down there somewhere, but it's not happening. But just forget about it.
They Gibleys was feeling like Ghost of Judah somewhere rubbing his nipples right now at that news.
It's not happening. Just forget about it, guys. Just forget about it, bro.
What's the new trend? Y'all doing the Trump dance? Come on now. What we doing?
First of all, I got hold on, wait a second.
Yes, sir. I threw the alley-oop. Yes, sir. Threw the alley-oop.
The amount of people who've recently come out Like one of my boys dropped a Trump supporting rap song today. I got to talk to a lot of people this weekend, bro.
That's different.
This man said the Trump like stop it, bro. Y'all gotta go get y'all some moves, bro. Like
they ain't want to hit no Millie
that's
Rock.
crazy, bro. Could you imagine if you saw Trump hit the Millie Rock? Hey, bro, that's crazy. That's crazy.
His bus.
But yeah, let's get back to the topic. The Tyson Bagent thing that came out. Like, listen here. I'll say this: if the Bears were to bench Caleb Williams to start Tyson Bagent, to me, that would be another scapegoat. At that point, I'm believing Matt Eberflus is staying on because at that point, you're having so many scapegoats, and I refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe that.
Caleb Williams got to work. I'm just sorry. And
he does have to work. He has to improve.
I mean, he got to work as us. This is just my opinion. He got to work as us, as the Chicago Bears franchise, bro, for the future, decades in the futures from now, bro. Like, who in the hell would want to play for the Chicago Bears if you were a great quarterback? Just say we bench him and now we in a draft lottery because we only got 4 wins. We can lose the rest of the games. Do you think that Shedeur Sanders will come to the Chicago Bears? He will do anything in his power to not come play for this. I'm just using him as an example.
Well, you can keep Shedeur Sanders in where the fuck he is. I'm not listening. I'm good on Shedeur Sanders.
Pass him out.
In college. Shedeur Sanders is going to be Black Tim Tebow. Watch what I say.
Oh no, Drip! No.
Watch what I said.
I think he got a better arm.
Watch what I say.
Oh my God, Drip!
That's why I said Black Tim Tebow. Clip this, and in 3 years, let's go back and have this conversation. I'm telling y'all right fucking now, Shedeur Sanders is going to be the Black Tim Tebow in the NFL. Whoa. Mark what I said.
Oh, I'm gonna remember this. My goodness. But just for our reputation in the future, if we want to be respectable enough to bring good quarterbacks in here, bro, we got to make Caleb work, bro. We can't let this slip out, bro. They already got that moniker on us, like that's when quarterbacks go to die. And it's looking like it's leaning.
Yeah, they talking about quarterbacks go to
right.
die and wide receivers go to die.
Bro,
that's what the temperature is around the team. And I think they absolutely gotta. Hey, look, Ryan Poles, my guy, been on your side the whole entire time. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. You starting to get on my damn nerves. I'm not gonna hold you. You're getting on my damn nerves, Ryan Poles. Not even gonna hold you. Now, he could very well, for this situation, have said, hey, Matt Eberflus, this your shit. Fix it. And I'm all cool with that. This is the guy that you placed there to lead a group of men. He gotta perform. But if you just sitting around and you know everything that's going on and you ain't really holding people's feet to the fire, we gonna find out soon.
Nephew, he gave Matt Eberflus a plate of crab boil, bro. In the bag, how y'all eat them, bro. Gave it to him. Good plate.
Facts.
Now, it is his fault that Matt Eberflus put some mayonnaise on the damn plate. It ain't his fault.
No, because it don't even go. You right. Mayonnaise do not go in seafood.
I am not damn no Ryan Poles, just a little bit because he gave them the plate, bro.
Well, wait a second, no. See, he gave them ingredients, but the plate was cracked because there's no offensive line.
Oh, you got me, Dre. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Using the analogy that you gave them, the food looked good, but you gave them. It's literally like when you got the thin paper plate and they fill that motherfucker and it dropped.
Yeah. I stand corrected. You're right.
Like you can't put a half rack of ribs on the Family Dollar paper plates. It's gonna fall down, bro.
No.
That big got hella hang time, dog. Hella hang time. For real.
Oh my goodness, man, we in the bad spot, and we got to play Green Bay later.
But I think, hey, it's crazy. Sunday
that's a fact, bro.
But I think that. Look, I ain't saying that the offensive line is going to be great, but I do think they can play better. I ain't saying they're gonna come out here and be great. I do think the offensive line can play at least a little bit better. But I think that the you have to allow this offensive line to play to their strengths. Their strengths is getting out and blocking in run protection. That's their strength. And Shane ain't lean into that. So if my guy Thomas Brown can go ahead and lean into that, you might see different results. But obviously, it's up to him, not us.
We'll see. We'll see. I tell you what. I don't give a fuck how good Thomas Brown does. If we at the end of the season talking about Matt Eberflus keeping his job again, I'm gonna flip the fuck out.
Ain't no more conversations, Drip.
They can't keep him, bro. They cannot.
Bro. It's just y'all might C-Dub, y'all might call me crazy, but I expect Matt Eberflus to blunder a couple of these division games. That's just what the history tells.
Are you saying that we gonna be in the lead?
We gonna be in the game and he gonna blunder, bro.
Why do you like to trigger my PTSD, Bobby? Because you're right. You're 100% right. We're going through 3.5 quarters. We're gonna be like, God damn, the Bears are competing with the Packers and the Lions. And then that last 8 minutes is gonna be some shit that we just gonna be like.
I'm just hoping everybody's prepared for Thanksgiving Day.
Oh.
Do not allow the Chicago Bears to mess up your Thanksgiving.
Nothing
if they
mess
suck,
up my food.
turn it off.
Can't
turn it off.
We know nothing mess up your food, C-Dub.
Ain't nothing messing up my mama plate. That's
what I'm saying. Turn that shit off. Pull out the drink. Fuck 'em. I'm telling you.
Not now one of y'all invited me for Thanksgiving.
Hey, I'm sitting right at home,
invited
bro.
to
I ain't even going to Chicago.
You invited to Thanksgiving, Negro, in front of 300 people. Hell is you talking about?
I'm sitting my ass right here, bro.
I don't know if I can go see the family Thanksgiving. They're gonna be like, "This is the crazy motherfucker that you talk to all the goddamn time."
My uncle crazy too. My aunties like. That's like that motherfucker Haize be going crazy on y'all show. I said, yeah.
Who your mama said that?
C-Dub little brother, my uncle.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy.
His ass definitely like that motherfucker Haize be going crazy.
That's a basic Chicago language.
Hold on, real. You know how I go.
Listen, y'all just gotta leave me the fuck alone, man. Any last thoughts, fellas, before we get up out of here, man?
Buckle down. It's gonna be a tough game on Sunday. My God, bro.
I'm gonna just tell you. Hey,
look. What if they win?
It doesn't fix anything. Like, I don't get me wrong. I'll be happy that the FGB all day, but like, I've seen some people be like, it will fix everything if the Bears can get a win on us. I don't give a shit about none of that.
I got a peep drill.
It don't fix nothing.
If they win, and that's a big if. Wait, just wait how that feel, Drip. You ain't felt that way in 12 straight games. And if they beat them after all this shit, that says a lot. It's a lot.
For sure. But hey.
Hold on real quick. Hold on. Wait a second. If y'all are a little sensitive, y'all may want to plug y'all ears because I'm about to cyberbully. Hold on. Let me put hold on. Your punter has more yards than your quarterback. Get the fuck out of here. All right, look, hold on. Wait a second. I gotta ask you this question right here. First of all, why does my dog have more strands of hair than you have on your head? That's what we gotta ask ourselves first. But first of all, because listen, y'all that got YouTube. First of all, my boy, why are you like? Are you twerking to Michael Jackson? And then your wife, bro. Why is? Why does your wife look like one of the mannequins, bro? Like, literally, she has no features at all. Why does she literally look like one of the mannequins in one of the stores, my boy? She flat everywhere. You got more problems to worry about how many yards our quarterback got. You need to worry about why you fucking a man. That's what you need to worry about, my boy. Worry about yourself, all right? Please worry about yourself. I told you to leave us the fuck alone today. I told you to leave us the fuck alone today. I told y'all. All right? Oh, one strand haired ass, and then your son in the background with a fucking tie-dye shirt on and no neck.
Bro, he called her a mannequin, bro.
Kumbaya, my lord.
Motherfucker out here fucking Wilson from goddamn Castaway, bro. That's what your wife look like. All All right, man. We love y'all, man. Make sure you guys are following us at Shot Bear Central. You can send us any feedback.
Anime character. He got no features. This nigga crazy.
Chicago Bear Central at gmail.com. Lastly, if you want to leave a text message and our voicemail for the mailbag, the number to do so 773-242.
Oh, you got to do all the super chats.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit. No, we got to get to the super chats. My bad. Hold on. Until the ownership changes, the Bears will forever be a poverty franchise. We're placing blame on the wrong people instead of the ones who deserve it. Here's the thing, and this is where I get where everybody ownership rarely changes, especially in the NFL, especially for one of the oldest franchises in the game of football. The ownership made a smart decision when they actually turned over daily duties to Kevin Warren and to Ryan Poles. The McCaskies aren't as involved in the day-to-day. Yes, George is still there. I think giving some advising, but let's wait off on seeing. Let's see what the next 5 years look like before we just blaming ownership is the easiest thing you can do in all of sports. There are a lot of bad owners who don't look bad. You know why? Because they put the right people in the right situations and their GM got lucky. So I'm not somebody who goes right to blaming ownership. I know that they absolutely have had a place in where the Bears are, but I'm going to give Kevin Warren and Ryan Poles a little bit more time.
Absolutely. I'm in the place where I never blame ownership. They just after the money.
Yeah. Judah's getting his socks out right now. That's bad. He just pinned it. That's pinned it. And he said, meant to say, that's crazy. That's wild. That's crazy. And y'all say I'm crazy.
Marky Mark.
Yeah. All right, man. We love you guys, man. I apologize for having to show y'all old boy wife who built like a 13-year-old boy, but maybe that's what he likes. He's Diddy. Call the police. I witnessed the murder. That is hilarious. We out of here, man. Love you guys. Go.